there, world of tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's live stream, we will be marking the Sturmtiger. As you can see, we have the vehicle in our garage in front of us, and I hate to tell you, but this is not the actual Sturmtiger. This is the Tier 7 Blitz Nation Collector Tank Destroyer, the Vindicator, as we can clearly see when clicking on the actual icon. But yes, I've downloaded a mod just to make it a little bit more fun for today's video, and obviously, get more clicks. I talked about this on yesterday's stream, and said that, heck yeah, we're gonna title it Playing in the Sturmtiger, because why not? So, yeah, that's about as exciting as it's gonna get. I'm gonna pull up the stream chat in a moment. Just need to clean my glasses so I can see. Okay. Let me pull up stream chat. We want this, and then that. Yes, some of you will see my music tastes. I need to click on my channel, your channel, and then live streams. Okay. There we go. Pull up. Alright, perfect. Looks so good. It honestly does look pretty good. Bro, put the tier 10 filter on. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Wait. I got the face cam. Boom! There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, perfect. Is that better? Is the face cam better? Now we have the Sturmtiger. What's up, Droodles? When you and Flossie playing again? I've talked to Flossie a little bit recently, but he's still, like, never on, so I don't know. He has college, he does landscaping, so I got, like, a piece of hair stuck on me. Either way, yeah, Flossie's pretty busy, so instead, we're here and we're playing in the Sturmtiger. Honestly, the remodel looks pretty nice, I have to say. Now, how will the performance of this vehicle be? Probably not very good. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, I gotta full screen the game. That's why it wasn't running poorly. For some reason, when I full screen the game, it runs at 60 FPS, but in actual battle, it's 120. I don't know, it's weird. But the Vindicator has a surprisingly high gun mark. If we take a look, you can see that the vehicle is 204 mark XP. It was 207 the other day, so it dropped, and it's probably going to continue dropping. Unfortunately for me, I don't know how much further it's going to drop, but we're probably not going to finish the 3 mark today, because that would be a 4-hour live stream, so depends how many games, but we'll probably split this up into 2 separate streams, because I don't want to do a, I don't want to do, like, a 4-hour stream to 3 mark the Vindicator. With that being said, yeah, we're going to mark it. I also want to showcase the armor on the Vindicator really quickly. So if we go to Tankopedia, Tank Destroyer, and scroll down to Tier 7, we can see the Vindicator. And, well, the Vindicator armor on paper looks great until you realize that's only gold. If we get, like, you know, a Tier 7 heavy IS, this is what a IS sees aiming in on the Vindicator. So even if you're running enhanced armor, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the lower plate is huge and it's very weak. The upper plate does have some troll spots, but I mean, the moment you have like 220 mils of pen, you're just cutting directly through the Vindicator. The only spot that you physically are going to have a really hard time penning is the gun itself, because of how much spaced armor it has. You have to go through this here, and then it has to go through. So, like, if you can hit the gun, or if you can, like, block with your gun, you're fine. But apart from the gun, you're not really getting any bounces. And because the vehicle has no gun depression, you know, if you could actually use the gun depression, like, pretend this thing had, like, 7 degrees or even 5 degrees, then you could potentially give it actually good armor. But because it has no gun depression, it's really useless. And the weakest point of the Vindicator is actually this right here. This is only 160 thick. You can basically see it at any angle, and if you shoot that, you don't hit any spaced armor, so that's going to be by far your weakest point. You also have the hatch, which is only 85 thick, meaning that you can even pen it with high explosive. So overall, the Vindicator does have troll armor, but it does not have good armor. That's the problem, especially because its sides are absolutely horrendous. I think it only has 50 millimeters of side armor. I'm not mistaken, Sturmtiger line would be something like Brumbar Sturmpens or Sturmtiger. Probably something like that. I mean, I want the Sturmtiger to be in Blitz. I do. I want it to be a tier 10 tank destroyer. I think it should have, let's say, 1500 damage per shot. But, just like the Vindicator, it only gets heat and high explosive. And not only that, before you say, oh my god, Droodles, that sounds so unfair, I think that this vehicle should also have like a 30-second reload. And if that's not enough, I also think that it should have like 300 meters of shell velocity. So I want it to be like this super heavily armored frontline TD with this insane level of damage per shot, but at the same time, you have really bad pen, and your shells are literally like so slow that if you're trying to camp in it, you physically won't hit anything. I think that would be the best way to balance a tank like this. Either way, let's move into position. Take 2 days for the shot to hit the target. Exactly. But wouldn't that be great? It would be so funny watching this thing with like 300 meters of shell velocity. Oh yeah, and the dispersion would be horrible. Object 140 or Vickers. I mean, I don't really like either of them that much, and I'd still probably pick the Vickers over the 140. I don't really like the 140 at all. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. Okay. Speed is key. Or in this case, we're probably going to lose this game because our team decided that they wanted to split, and their team didn't. Hold the Sturmtiger for a minute and make Wargaming give me the BZT. Yeah, I would like the BZT as well. Eric bangs 40%ers. I bet you that Smasher player is horrible at the game. Okay. L Bosler. Let's see if we can absolutely... Oh, great. That's the end of my game. 0 damage starts for the Vindicator. Great. As I said, the armor's useless. And the problem with this tank is you only have 1,000 hit points. So you literally can't take a shot from anything. You get hit once by a non-penning HE from the Smasher. The ISU YOLO's around the corner, and that's the end of your game. Wouldn't have mattered, though. This game was absolutely cooked. The Vindicator is by far the worst tank in the game, and I full-heartedly believe that. It wouldn't have made a difference in this team, but the good news is that we are only in game number 1, so it doesn't really matter. When it comes to marking vehicles, usually it takes 20 to 30 games before you actually start to see the mark go up, so the first game doesn't make too much of a difference. I need to turn down my game audio a little bit. But, yeah, if that is a good idea or inclination into how this stream's going to go, it's probably not going to be a great stream, which is why I don't understand how the Vindicator 3 mark is over 200 XP. It's higher than the Destiny. But, let's be honest, guys. I mean, look at this team, dude. What am I supposed to say with this team? Please play with 60 TP and give some tips. I know this might sound crazy, but if you read the title of the stream and you listened to the words that came out of my mouth, you would have heard that I'm not playing in other tanks, apart from the Vindicator. I've done many Pick My Tank streams in the past. I've made multiple videos on the 60 TP. Why you decided that this stream, which is specifically not on a Pick My Tank stream, is the one where you're going to ask me every single 5 seconds to play in one specific vehicle, I do not know. I'm not going to be playing in any tanks apart from the Vindicator today. And this is going to be for any of you. So if you ask me to play in a different tank, it's not going to happen. Don't bother. Worst Hydrotate player I have ever seen. I have that tank too marked. Yeah, all the... I mean, when your team goes down on Port Bay, they're going to be awful. That's just how it is always. Quetzal is by far worse? No, it's definitely not. Because the Quetzal has hit points and a turret and a gun. This tank has heat. I'm not even going to explain it. I don't need to defend it either. I don't really care. Because you're not going to change your opinion, and I don't really care about your opinion. The Vindicator is the worst tank in the game. I've played both of them. And I think I'm a skilled enough player to make my own opinions. Oh, great, guys. We have the lag. You see how when I click left or right, it's like delayed by about a second? Yeah. Every single time I play Blitz, I have that lag. And it's not every game. It's only every other game. Every 1 out of 3 games. 1 out of 4 games. But it is incredibly infuriating that we are still having server problems. It's Most likely Wargaming cheaping out on their servers, but it's really pissing me off. Alright, let's aim it on the enemy Tiger, and... yeah, do you see that delay there? That's crazy, dude. That's so frustrating. Dizzy knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the delay as well. I guarantee you've been dealing with it as well, Dizzy. It's very frustrating to play this game and have delay. Thankfully, doesn't matter when we're shooting the enemy Tiger. Alright, well, we've penned a shot. World of server issues, yeah. It's just incredibly frustrating to drive a vehicle with an inaccurate gun that also has bad shell velocity, and then also have... okay, I forgot that this tank is larger than it looks like on the remodel, so I have to be a little bit careful where I'm driving. Bro, where are we going, bruh? I can't snap it because I don't have the gun depression. I actually didn't get delay today. Yeah, well, you can see that I'm having it already. It's very fun. I don't know what causes it, and there's no fix. That's the problem. There's no fix. You can see my ping in the bottom corner. It's like 40, so my ping's totally fine. It's just the servers suck. I guess that's all I can say. There you go. Nice 630 into the enemy at Rebel Day. Now, one thing I will say that is very interesting about the Vindicator is while it may feature terrible values in certain regards, it does actually feature surprisingly good DPM, around 2,700, which is very good. It's enough DPM that you can actually kind of dominate most tanks. The problem is you don't have health, and you also don't have gun depression, which are two very big problems. There you go, 686. And we've done 2,700, so a much better game than our first one. I'm interested to see how much XP we're going to get for this battle. That's what I'm interested to see. You can see the armor, though, on this vehicle. Not very effective. Dude goes directly through my frontal hull. That mod is sick. It does look very cool. Okay. SU-152 exists? It does. I think this tank does have more DPM than the SU-152. So we got 258 XP in that game. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I am interested to see where the marks are going to appear. I don't think they're going to appear on this model, but yeah, I guess we won't even know where the marks appear. But either way, it's just for the memes. Let's see. How much DPM does the SU-152 have? Never mind. It's the same DPM. I lied. So well, it's a little bit less, but not enough to make a difference. The SU-152 is 4.7 seconds of aiming time, 0.385 dispersion, and the Vindicator has 0.385 dispersion. It does have a much faster aiming time, and it does have slightly better DPM. However, one of the big downsides of the Vindicator is if you look at the high explosive damage, it is 900 versus the SU-152's 960. That's a big advantage for the SU-152. I'm not sure why the Vindicator has such worse damage on its high explosive, but it's kind of stupid. This tank was for destruction of fortifications, not against tanks. Yeah, well, I think if you were in a situation where you're playing a video game, then it doesn't matter. This isn't real life. We're not fighting in the front lines of Iran right now, so I don't think we need to talk about what this tank would have done in real life. They only made, like, probably a couple of these in real life as it is, and yeah. Droodles, while having the camo on the tank, have you ever gotten ammo wrecked from the tank? What? Droodles, while having the camo on the tank, have you ever gotten ammo rack from the tank? I don't know what that means. I tell you guys this all the time. I don't know what that is. You gotta speak coherent sentences to me for me to understand what the heck that gibberish is. Do you mean with this mod, have I gotten ammo racked? No. I don't even know if I've ever gotten ammo racked in the Vindicator, to be honest. Okay. Well, we do see a VK100, and if there's one, there's bound to be more. The question is, where are they? They have a lot of heavies. They have 4 heavy tanks. Oh, there's the WZ. There's a Sturm Mill. Will the WZ poke again? I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Let's see. Come on, WZ, poke it, poke it, poke it. I don't want to move up. I only have 1,000 health. I can literally be like 2-tapped from most of their tanks, but I don't know what the heck their team's doing. I just watched our M6 get shot for 800 by the T-49. This game is just cooked. It's just done. The whole battle is absolutely done at this point. Let's see if I can maybe... Am I still delayed? No. Okay, we're not having a delay on this one at least. I'm gonna back up, and I really don't know what to do here. The VK's probably just gonna shoot my hatch. He did not, but my shell also went low. We're gonna have like another 0 damage game. This is very enjoyable. It's the problem with a tank like this. Nice. I mean, we got shot basically once, and we have 300 health left. But hey, we absolutely ruined the WC's day, so I guess that's a win if you ask me. Let's see, we got the Charlemagne in front, and, okay, of course. Yay. Yay. What a fun game. Thank you very much for the donation, Will. We did 580 damage. Yay. This is not going to be a fun experience. It's just not, because you're such a team-dependent vehicle, and when these are the teammates you're getting in Blitz, what are you supposed to do, dude? You're in a tank destroyer, you're waiting for the enemy to poke, and then your team just dies. Okay. Will you ever 3-mark the Caliban? I don't know. Maybe at some point. Don't worry, guys. We got 120 mark XP for that game. Woo! You know what the sad part is? I bet you I didn't even do close to bottom. Oh, I did, actually. I did. This is nothing you can do when you're in this type of tank. You just don't have health. When you're up against tier 8s, you can't do anything. Because you have 1,000 hit points in total, and the average tier 8 tank destroyer does like 460 damage. So if you get slightly high rolled, that's half of your health gone in one shot. That's it. Half of your health. The Emil 1 on the enemy team has a 3-shell clip with 960 clipping damage. That means if the Emil 1 high rolls its entire clip by just 40 damage, my entire hit point pool is gone. And I don't have gun depression. I only fire heat. And I have no mobility. So you add all that together, and it's a pretty big L. I'm not going to lie. The Vindicator is an absolute piece of shit. Like, it is an absolute piece of trash. There are people that to this day will still die on the hill that the Vindicator is a good vehicle, and those people are bad at the game. A Quetzal in that battle would have done totally fine. We still would have lost, but at least the Quetzal has somewhat decent gun depression and a turret and turret armor. This vehicle does not feature any of that, and that's the problem. You just don't have anything on this vehicle. I've been begging for Wargaming to buff this thing for years, and they just refuse to do it. It's a very big shame. But, oh, I'm going to fire a heat shell. I'm going to guarantee that it pens. The Dracula does have spaced armor on the sides, but it's not enough to reliably get bounces. But against high explosive, it will get bounces. Well, great. We are now in the unplayable situation because we have a WZ up against us. And I physically can't do anything against that WZ. Yep, there you go. Let me guess, he just hatches me? Yeah, he just hits me in the hatch. Basically, we have to hope that our LTG does something, but most likely he's not going to, so it's just going to be one of these games. Actually... Oh my god, that was hilarious. I can't believe that bro died in a tier 8 that is incredibly strong to a Vindicator. Okay, well, let's chill here, and bro's not going to show me his armor. Oh wait, we have the rear of the Emil. Wait a sec. Oh my god, aiming, and fire. Yes! Oh my god, 1125. That player got obliterated. Holy... Alright, well, that's a good example of where the Vindicator can actually be alright. I don't know if the RU's there, and they definitely weren't. Oh, great. Is the Emil just gonna... No, I don't think he's going to. But, like, notice how even in this moment, we only have 359 health. Like, it's crazy how useless your hit point pool in this thing is. Let's see. Where are you? Hello. Aiming, aiming. Nice. 548, they're out of the game. Still probably going to lose this battle. Our team is not pushing, and we are down on base cap. And when you add those two things together, well, it's a pretty bad situation to be stuck in. Aiming, aiming. Boom. There you go. Taking that player out of the game. And now I have to hope that our team does something. Oh my god, you players are horrible. Aiming, aiming, aiming. Yeah, let's push him away from me. Well, I did 3,700 damage, and I have no clue where the MFO or FL10 is, so we're gonna lose the game because of base cap. Yay. But 3,700 damage is pretty good, so I can't get too mad. $3,986 damage. We aced it, and we got 4 kills. That's amazing. Vindicator with ultramarine skin. What do you mean? It doesn't... No. You can't make me. Does it give you more concealment if you run this? No. I don't think it makes a difference. Robbed of a victory? Yeah, we were robbed of a victory there. Alright, here we go. Another game. Has there been a single person who thinks the Vindicator is good? When I used to make a video titled "The Vindicator is the worst tank in the game," there were people that would legitimately go into the comments and say how it's not the worst tank. And I'm like, please enlighten me on how a vehicle with 2 degrees of gun depression, 0 mobility, 0 armor, and only heat is a good tank. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But at least it looks cool with the reskin, right? Alright, here we go. The problem is I can't even, like, stick the gun up to hide the hatch. It doesn't go up high enough. So, this thing has no... It has actually some gun elevation. I'm not going to say it has no gun elevation. I think it has more gun elevation than the game's showing. I'm trying to mark the Vindicator as well. Oh my god. Move! What are we doing? Well, unfortunately, because I have the Sturmtiger mod, I'm not going to be able to know where to frickin' shoot you. Because the whole tank's just going to look like this. And I won't be able to see the hatch either, so... Some tanks with exclusive camos like T20 Defender or Vindicator don't get camo buff or legendary camo. Yeah, they don't. This Dracula, are we, like, trying to irritate me? Okay. Yes. Yes. Good job. Good job, Bisante. So, basically, I'm going to do nothing this game, is what I've deduced from this. Well, yeah, how's that Vindicator mark going? Okay, and I get HE'd. Okay. I get shot. Wow. Unspotted SU-152 in the open. 0 damage again. It's our second 0 damage game of the day now. Wow, that was really fun. That was really fun. Unspotted SU-152 in the complete open, because that's how Tank Destroyer camo works, guys. We make it so that TDs can do whatever the hell they want, and they get rewarded. Not mine, of course, because my TD's a big useless box with no camo. But the SU-152, with its 70-something%, can just sit in the open. Hetzer next, thank you for the donation. As I said, I will not be playing any tanks apart from the Vindicator today. I do appreciate the donation, though. As I tell you guys all the time, I do a lot of Pick My Tank streams, and you have every opportunity on those streams to donate for tanks to be played, and yet you pick this stream. Well, Droodles loses sanity. No, because it's tier 7, and especially, I don't really care how I do in the Vindicator, because it doesn't matter. My stats in this tank don't mean anything, but... It's just a great showcase of how useless this thing is. You can't do anything. I mean, our Dracula, I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. What I am interested to really quickly see is what the camo on this tank is. It's probably not actually that bad. There's a mosquito in my room and it needs to go away. I'm waiting. Bearded 4K in the 25. Okay. What do you want me to say about that? Do you like, is this what your life goal is? You come into my stream chat to tell me some absolutely arbitrary information that nobody cares about? I'm just like, this is a legit question. Like, I did 4K in the Vindicator. Who cares? It doesn't make a difference. What's the point? Let's see. %74% camo from the SU-152. We have to wait for my Vindicator to end, and then we'll be able to see what the camo is. Actually, might be able to see the camo here while we wait, yeah. %58%. Wow. 58%. Bro, go away, Mosquito. Go away. Go away. I got him. L freaking Bozo. L Bozo. Get beamed on. So, we have terrible camo. 58%. That is freaking horrendous. Wow. I did not realize the camo on this tank was that bad. To put into your mind how bad the camouflage is on this vehicle, the Waffen F1, the Waffen F1 has 65%. No, it's close to this. Basically, this tank is the same camo as the Waffle E100. That's great. And the SU-152 gets 75%. Okay. So, is there actually any advantage of this vehicle over the SU-152? The only advantage that I can think of, legitimately the only advantage, is that this tank has better aiming time. That's it. I'm not even going to say the armor's better, because the SU-152 has enough mobility that it can just back into cover. Okay, well, yay, here we go. Droodles getting annoyed by a mosquito. Well, maybe you should go Google how many people die a year from mosquitoes. Here we go. Call exterminator. I don't think you need exterminators for mosquitoes. I don't think that's how it works. They could give this tank 1,000 alpha and it would still be bad. They could give this thing 10,000 alpha and it would be bad. It's good when you're up against tier 7s. I will say that. Oh, we got an M41 Bulldog. But yeah, when you're up against tier 7s, it's fine. But that's the problem. Only like 20% of the games you play are against tier 7s. The moment you fight tier 8s, okay. Yeah, there. Look at that. I've been shot twice. I have 300 health left. Just think about that. I've been shot twice. I have 300 health left. A blaze rolls me for 460, and my entire tank is basically dead. Now we have to turn and turn and turn and turn. But, oh, okay. I guess we won't penetrate the Panther. No bounces, of course, because it's a Vindicator. And how dare I try and get a bounce in this vehicle? Well, we have the SU-122 in the back. We have the Blaze. Yep. Just no aiming, just directly through the hull. I don't know. This is definitely not an enjoyable experience, though. The gun on the tank is not even the problem. It's just that the armor is so useless. It really is just so useless. You would think that people would at least take a second to aim, but no, they just shoot immediately and they pen you. It's crazy. I've never seen a tank that looks like it has so much armor, yet be so trash. That's the best way to describe it. Well, we played a game. Thank you for the donation for a tank that I won't be playing. Appreciated. That game, we got 128 Mark XP. I'm going to be totally honest, guys. I'm going to be totally real when I say this. I do not believe the Mark XP that Wargaming is telling me. In fact, I'm calling bullshit on the Mark XP. Just like all the Mark XP that was originally the Tier 10s. When Tier 10s were first given the ability to be marked, the values were about 20 to 30% higher than they are now. My Błyskawica is sitting at a 99.99% mark, because when I marked it, it was 270 Mark XP, and now it's like 220. And all of the Mark XP values have changed accordingly. So, do I believe that there are players who are so skilled in the Vindicator that they are going on average 200 Mark XP in this tank? No, I don't. I believe that Wargaming doesn't actually know how to design their game, and that whatever the Mark XP is right now is wrong, and it's going to continue dropping throughout the next month until it goes to like 150 or something. I just don't believe that you can reliably average like 2,500 in a Vindicator. I don't believe it. You took requests in 2024. Why not taking them out? I told you why. Bro. I appreciate the donation, but I literally explained it to you when you donated for the previous tank. This is a marking stream. The whole purpose of this stream is to 3-mark a tank, which means that we're only playing in this tank on this stream. And as I mentioned, I've done multiple pick my tank streams where I have no problem playing the tanks that you want to see played. But you picked this stream where I'm playing tanks that are not, like, it's not a tank request stream. It's not that challenging. I appreciate the donations, I really do, but just read the title. It's not a pick my tank stream, you poob. Of course. Every fiber in my body right now wants to YOLO that player. Every single fiber in my body. Wow, we actually got a bounce. Yeah, El frickin' bozo. You tried, Smasher. You tried. And you failed. What do you mean you picked the Vindicator and I played it? Oh my god. I can't tell. Guys, is he rage baiting me or is he being real? I can't tell. I legitimately can't. I'm just assuming that you're rage baiting. That's what I'm going to believe. That's what my thought process is going to be sitting on right now. Because I don't believe that your thought process is coming to that conclusion. I'm just believing you're rage baiting me. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just shoot? Oh, that's cute. My turn. L. Hitting him with an L in chat. I hate smashers. I really do. Alright, let me shoot the Predator. There you go. Nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, KV. That was, yeah, thanks. Yeah, very skilled player, dude. Punisher AK-47. I bet you this guy has like 5 games. Oh, but Droodles, you do the same thing. Just somebody type it, please. Somebody type it. I'm just waiting for it. Because every time I complain about somebody blocking me, there's some retard that comes into the chat or in the comment section and says, "Oh, Droodles, you block people too." Every time. Every single time. I'm like, are you moronic? No. Look at that. We got 236 Mark XP. As I said, we have to average about 2,500 damage in a Vindicator, apparently the 3 market. I don't believe that. Either way, if you're legitimately being serious, I don't know what marking streams mean, and you haven't been playing Blitz for the last 6 months. Marking tanks is just like it is on PC. There is a level of XP we need to receive to achieve gun marks on our vehicle. You can pause the stream and read all of this if you want to, but we are specifically playing in the Vindicator today. Yes, it was a fluke that you asked for the Vindicator. I do appreciate the donations, but it was a complete fluke that you asked for the Vindicator. Okay. Speed! Speed. Maybe I should just start purposely blocking people. Then I'll give reason to people to complain. Is that what you want? Do you guys want a reason to complain? This is what people do. There's like multiple wars going on right now, and they would rather complain about me supposedly blocking someone in a mobile video game than any of the real life situations going on. I'm getting this smasher. Never mind. We have 2 degrees of gun depression, so I can't do anything anywhere, actually. I'm not even sure what to do, to be honest. This tank genuinely is 51% overall win rate. I mean, that's not that surprising, because the only people playing this thing... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. You know what, M6? You know what? You know what? Let me show you exactly what. Let me show you exactly what I think. That's what I think, bozo. L freaking bozo. Jumping on me. L bozo. L bozo. God, I hate players in this game. This is the NA server, right? This is what you expect with the NA server. It is people randomly YOLOing you for literally no reason. Throwing their game away, YOLOing you, because you're in a tank! Oh my god! Like, what are we doing? Why are we just YOLOing me? Thank you very much for the money. Not been here since 2024. I will do a Pick My Tank stream later this week, and if you have any specific requests you'd like to see, I would save those request alerts for that stream. But I do appreciate the donations, as always. Obviously, it supports the channel. Nice! Average NA 20%er? Yes, 100%. Wallet, when do you get off work? Oh, we did okay, 1800 damage, and I bet you that's not going to be over 200 XP. I don't know how you're supposed to 3-mark this tank. I really don't. This tank might be the hardest tank to 3-mark right now based off of these numbers. As I said, I don't believe the numbers. I don't think they're true at all. Because that was 155 mark XP, dude. I don't believe that this tank is 3-markable right now. I don't. And maybe we'll be able to 3-mark it as we continue here. But based off of the current XP values that we're getting, 2,000 damage in a tier 7 game, in my opinion, is pretty decent. And I don't understand how the Vindicator is sitting at like 200 mark XP. Like, how much is the Helsing? Wait, we have to go here. 214. Like, but the Helsing makes sense because it's an incredibly good tank. What if we get, like, an average tier 7? SU-100M1. Yeah, like, 176. That seems realistic. What is the SU-152s? Yeah, see, those numbers seem realistic. I don't know how you could get... Yeah, like, I don't understand. This doesn't make sense to me. This does not make sense. 204 mark XP does not make sense. It doesn't. I don't believe that's true. I have a hard time believing that that is a real mark XP number. I really do. I been off? What do you mean you been off? You never messaged me, you hoe. Bruh, I'll be in VC wallet. I donate to charity. I like his Hetzer and T-34-85 Rudy gameplay. He has hot... Bro, there's another mosquito! He has hot tank on gaming community. Indeed. Thank you for the donation. Bro thinks Droodles is a charity case. I can be. If you give me money. Well, it looks like we're going, where are we going, guys? Make your mind up. Where are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Oh, we're going that way. I was taking a nap. Taking a nap? It's 11 p.m. wallet. And you have the same time zone as me. We could have been playing Helldivers right now. But instead you're freaking lazy. Didn't get on. There's no way this guy in the tiger is going to poke. I'm going to ignore the tiger. Skilled teammates. Nice. I'll take that. 622. Absolute juicer into that player. Anglet. Oh, yeah. Look at that great Vindicator armor there. This tank is so good. I'm going to pretend like I'm turning. And then I'm hoping that the Hellcat tries to poke. Elbozo! 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 Oh, you want to poke again? You want to poke? Oh. Ooh. Unfortunately, I don't have the shell right now. But still pretty funny that we absolutely ruined that Hellcat's day. Nice! Elbozo! Hello, Panzer. What? What do you mean? How does that not pen game? How? How does that not pen wargaming? Please explain that to me. How does that not pen? Oh my god. I hate this game so much, dude. There you go. At least we penned that. We actually might have won this game if that had penned. That's crazy. How does that not pen? How does that not pen? Oh, wait. I don't think... No. There might be a mosquito in here. Well, not a bad game. We went up 220 mark XP. Woo! Also, I'm in the wrong VCs. That's why I can't hear Wallet. I have to be here. Hello, Wobblet. I was in the wrong VC.
I got home from work and just, like, crashed.
What time did you get home from work?
Like 8:30.
Oh. Bruh! We could have... I don't know. Poobered.
Well, I got the next 2 days off, so should be chill.
Oh, sweet. I got defender crates. I hate that they changed where crates are now. They spawn at the top instead of the bottom.
Yeah, they're at the way top.
Even though for like the last 12 years they've been at the bottom.
It was a needed change in the game.
Yeah, it was. That's what we asked for. What did they add to the did they add anything to the lucky like containers?
Yeah.
What's in the tier 10 one? One sec, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna buy a lucky container. I'm gonna buy it for $8, a lucky tier 5, because I'm pretty sure I have every single tank in tier 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So I'm guaranteed to get a lucky tier 10.
For the lower tiers, they added a bunch of the pre-.5 tanks that are like the T150 and stuff.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wait, did they add the Wait, let me show my screen so people can see me open them. Did they add the tier 7, the VK3002M tier 6?
They did, yes.
I don't have that. Oh, they did. I don't have that tank.
That's what Gray bought a bunch of them trying to get it. And
but I'm not going to spend $7 a pop to get a freaking VK32. That's not happening.
Gray did.
Yeah, well, I thought Gray doesn't play this game anymore.
No, he did like days ago before he uninstalled.
Watch me get it on this one. No, I got a TOG 2.
Peak.
And then I got an IS-2 shielded. And then I got an STG. Do you get gold or credits for them? Oh, no, you don't get anything. You just keep going up.
You get you keep going up and you'll get gold for the tier 10.
Yeah. Tier 9. I got an FE defender. Oh my god, kill yourself. For those of you that don't know, I spent like 200,000 gold to get the FE defender.
And then it came out in auctions like what, the day or two after.
So the tier 10 container has actually a lot of really good tanks. What does the tier 9 one have? I didn't look. I'm assuming it doesn't have the AE phase 1. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. They don't have
7,500 gold is an absolute W, though.
Yeah, for
for $7.
$7.
That's a W&a. All right, back to the Vindicator gameplay.
Peak gameplay.
Get in queue.
All right, I'll hop in my Vindicator then.
Yeah.
I'll show you how how a real Vindicator driver plays the tank.
I mean to say bug issues like mosquitoes and cockroaches. It sounds like he lives in the jungle. What? What kind of job do you get off work at 8:30? Wallet actually usually gets off work at like 12. 12 in the morning, I should clarify. And I never get off work. I just kill myself. Speed. I don't understand how the 3 mark is so high for the Vindicator. I don't believe it's possible. Not without, like, try-harding your butt cheeks off.
What's what you're meant to do with a Vindicator? You're supposed to try hard in it.
Wow, what a great HE. I rolled the IS-3 Defender for 205. Wait a sec. Aw. That tiger was bugging out, but then he left.
See, if only the Vindicator actually had the 380 that it was promised 3,000 years ago.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, the Vindicator gun isn't bad. It's just everything else about the Vindicator is bad. This team is bad. That I can say. This is a very, very bad team. Okay, thanks, gun. I don't even care. I really don't. It doesn't matter where I go. There's a Brask on my rear, an IS-3D on my frickin', like, this is just cooked. Yay! We love blitz teams! This is why it's impossible to 3-mark the tank, though, guys. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do when you're fighting tier 8s in this thing. You are so useless against tier 8s in the Vindicator. It's not even, like, funny. You're just useless. A Brask can take off 640 of your health, which leaves you with 300. Like, ooh, I'm really gonna do so much with 300 health.
Oh my god, this Smasher's so dumb. He bounced 2 shells on me, and I've taken all of his health off. He's resorted to spamming HE at me.
The Sturm was added in the game last update. I don't know about that one. Don't worry, guys. I believe our team will win. The funny part is we could win this. We could actually win this. Not because of the Vindicator, though. Don't worry. We got this. Boom. Good shot of Mill. Yeah, it's very hard to aim. My bad, bro. There you go. You figured out he has a lower plate. Only if you had done that for your first shell, you wouldn't have had to bleed 800 health. What's insane is that we're actually going to win this game. Yeah, Wallet, I don't actually think it's possible to 3-mark the Vindicator right now.
It's just funny.
How have I already been streaming for 52 minutes? We've accomplished nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've had 2 zeros already, by the way.
Rip.
Yep. Yeah, would you like to know what the Vindicator's camo value is with camo net?
Who?
58%. Would you like to know what the SU-152's camo value is with camo net?
Sure.
75%.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really sure what else to say. I was going to check. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Blitz stars. God, I hate that Blitz stars now is like that stupid verification thing. Okay. And then I will have to check my specific stats in the Vindicator after this game. Interested to see what they will be. Well, I could have shot the biter, but my Eagle 7 made it his goal to sit side on and not look at anything. And you know what's really impressive is that's Kibberb from the live stream! I'm going to murder you, Kibberb. I swear to God, you're going to be dead. It's one thing when it's a rando, it's another thing when it's somebody that's watching the stream who just sits there and stares at nothing while I could have had a clearing shot. Oh, I'm going to murder you. Well, we penned that shot at least. And we actually got a bounce because he shot me in the gun. Oh. I don't have the gun depression for that, because this tank has 2 degrees. Yay! Will the IS-2 poke it? That's the question of the day. Let me pull up chat while I wait. Yo guys, what an exciting battle we have here for the Vindicator. A very, very exciting game. I'm able to do so much. Whoa. Oh, and the Smasher staring at me. Oh, we actually got a bounce. Get out of my game. Okay, now we, oh, I did 1,200 damage in this game. It's a very, very juicy amount. Well, yeah, I don't understand how it would be physically possible to 3-mark this tank. I really don't. I need to see tier 7. Right now, today, in the 10 games I've played in the Vindicator, I'm going 50% with 1,700 average. What is my average damage in this vehicle overall? 1,800. So basically, I'm doing what I've always done in the Vindicator, about 1,800 damage. Yeah, I don't know. The Mark XP yesterday was 207, though. Now it's already 204. I'm just going to assume it's just going to keep dropping and dropping and dropping. Alright, here we go.
Already in queue.
I'm in a game. Another tier 8 game. I love fighting tier 8s in my Vindicator. How have your games been?
Pretty well. I did 3.5k in my first game and shit on a YOLOing Smasher.
Well, what's that? You have cancer?
It's terminal.
I'm speed. Ah, boy. The problem with the Vindicator is, in theory, you'd think that you should frontline, but it's actually terrible at frontlining. Platoon together, yeah. That wouldn't help with my mark, though, would it now?
It'd be entertaining if you could do that mark. It'd make it more enjoyable. But...
Oh, my standard shell rolled 516. That's a real juicer right there. Oh, great. Oh, okay. It's a Taijite. Which the entire side of the vehicle is spaced armor, so I can't physically pen it anywhere. Yay, we love heat as a standard and premium shell. It's a great idea for more gaming. I physically cannot do anything to the Taijite. Wow. Oh, it went into the wall. Hmm. Nice. There you go. 587. I'm going to try and over-angle it and then hope that he somehow bounces me. Oh. Okay. We actually are getting bounces, which is pretty insane. Well, I did 1180 damage in this battle, guys. I'm so skilled. The Vindicator's a haul-down tank. Yeah, bro. Let me use my 2 degree of gun depression vehicle haul-down. I got you. The fact that people bounce this tank is the equivalent of a light tank. Yeah, it's not that hard to pen this thing at all.
You know, I think some light tanks probably have better armor.
They probably do. Well, I will probably end up dealing about 1100 damage in this game.
Fun.
Every game has been like this. It's just the most yep. Oh. Didn't even hit him. I even fired HE because I knew it wasn't going to hit, and it still missed. That's impressive. Yay. This is very enjoyable. Oh, thank God I got the shell out before the Koost. Well, I did 1700, which is my average. Find a ridgeline that the Vindicator can actually work with. Find a ridgeline that the Vindicator can actually work with. I know this might sound crazy, but if you're not joking, you might actually need to go check your IQ. That's all I'm going to say. If you are joking, then haha, nobody cares. But if you're not joking, you seriously need to get help. Oh, great. You'll never guess what. Another tier 9 or another tier 8 game. I'm so happy. Where would the gun marks go on the Vindicator? I don't even remember. I think
they made them really small and they squished them on the barrel.
They should have just put them on the front of the tank.
Yeah, wargaming.
Wargaming moment.
Yep.
This tank looks so derpy. That's because it is derpy.
They made the tank look pretty cool and reforged. Fortunately, didn't get any more armor. But...
Okay. I just... I don't know what to do, guys. I seriously don't know what to do. My skilled Centurion 1 spawn camping on heavy flank. I literally don't have the gun depression for this spot. Yep, I can't do anything. This is the worst experience ever. This really is. This is yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I physically can't work any of Falls Creek. The entire heavy flank requires at least 3 degrees of gun depression. Nice. That's the problem. It's just the gun depression makes this tank so unusable. Like, there's a difference between, like, you know, this tank's a meme and just, like, how bad it is. It truly is a horrendous experience. Okay. The shark high rolls me, which means I'm a one-shot for his next shell. Yay, I'm so happy. Yeah, good job, Centurion. You're really skilled. Yay. I have no support. Well, I'm going to deal 680 damage in this game. Oh, there it is. The tiger shoots me. Doesn't even matter. I wouldn't have done... there's nothing you can do on Falls Creek. You don't have gun depression for anything. That's really fun. That's really fun. You know what? I might be willing to say that the Vindicator is by far the least enjoyable experience I've had playing Blitz in a very long time. It's my fault. But I didn't expect it to be this bad. I forgot how bad the Vindicator is. It's usually not too bad when Waldo and I play it for like a game or two just because we're memeing. But when you're legitimately trying to do well in this tank, and it matters if you do bad or good in it, it really is just the worst experience ever. I mean, these teams are some of the worst teams I've seen in a very long time. But it's just also the fact that you literally cannot do anything. There's nowhere I can play the tank on Falls Creek. The entire heavy flank requires gun depression that is more than 2 degrees. So you just sit there. You can't work anything. That's actually the most horrendous experience I've had in a very long time. And the saddest part is my one shot I fired was 3rd on the team.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I might not even bother 3-marking this tank for now. Stop coping about gun depression. Hear me out. Go watch Peter KekW's stream because you were so infatuated by his E25 game, and leave my stream. Doesn't that sound crazy? Bye. Why not just try the minnow tactic and camp? Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to start doing.
That's what I do.
But then you have to use the heat at distance, which is also horrendous. There's literally no scenario where this tank does well.
Against tier 6s on a flat map.
Yeah, against tier 7s and 6s, it's fine. It actually is quite usable. You just can't do anything against tier 8s. That's the problem. Tier 8s single-handedly ruin this thing. You should not be able to fight tier 8s in a Vindicator. It should have, like, preferential matchmaking.
Yeah, it should definitely have preferential.
If, like, especially if Wargaming just refuses to buff it. I don't even understand it.
I feel like they should give it more armor and make it just really fucking slow.
I think it already is really slow.
I'm gonna make it just like a moving bunker.
Yeah, like this tier 6 game, I've already, like, 2-shot 2 separate vehicles. Like, it's fine against tier 6s, because they can't pen you. It's just the moment you go up against higher tiers, it's actually awful. Ooh, I HE'd the hazard for 160.
Don't worry, I've been going up against tier 8s every game I play.
Yeah, welcome to my experience. And you do nothing. You literally get out-traded by everything and die. That's the experience of fighting tier 8s. You can't pen anything either, because your pen is not, like, 280 heat is not good. Oh. That was such a depressing shot there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That was one of the most depressing shots I've fired in a while. Nice. The hazard just went AFK in front of me, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, like the first game I fight tier 7s, I actually had a pretty good game. Oh my god, this gun depression. Yeah, there you go. That was a 3,000 damage game. Yeah, like, the moment we fight equal tiers, we're fine. It's just these tier 8 games.
Yeah.
But when Wargaming gives you tier 8 games every battle you play, there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was fine. I did 3,500 damage. Because tier 6s actually do struggle to pen this tank, and tier 6s can get HE'd. So we aced it. Like, the moment you fight tier 7s, this thing is really fun. Anything else, it's horrible. How is Gunmark XP so high if the tank is so bad? It's already dropped, like, 10 in the last day. I know you're like trying to make a comment about skill or something, Farmer, but I mean, I can do you a favor and just remove you from the stream if you'd like. I already gave you a warning.
Full health ammo rack to Tiger frontline.
Bruh.
Booga booga.
When do I get that luck? Don't worry, I'm up against tier 8s again.
Well, the tier 8s I'm up against are like stupid. They're driving out sideways in front of me. Like, okay.
I've been getting those players, but only on my team. I still don't have the gun depression to work a bush in the spawn. Aiming. I'm just gonna fire standard shell. Guarantee the pen. You gonna shoot him, M4, or are you just gonna like sit there and be a useless piece of trash? I see you've chosen the be a useless piece of trash. Can't shoot the IS-5, and for some reason our teammates are rushing the IS-5, which is an interesting decision to say. Nice. There you go. Alright guys, we're moving in! I just had 4 incredible battles in the Helsing. The Helsing's a very good tank. I was really hoping I could HE that scepter in the side, but I will take a 600 damage shot. The only good thing about the Vindicator is that it does have good DPM, so that you can actually like out-trade players and kill them. That regard, you can actually do okay in the Vindicator. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Yag Panther. There you go. Alright, I actually had a decent game here against the tier 8s. Nah, I was hoping our team would bounce him. Not bad, though. 2,900 damage and 2 kills. Titan 54D or Object 590? Object 590 is definitely better. But, like, why get the 590 when you can get a Vickers MBT? Hey, Wallen, I made it to 10% of my mark!
Impressive.
Woo! Watch Wargaming have made it impossible to mark the tank because they didn't add a 3rd mark to the barrel.
Oh my gosh. There's some coding shit they forgot.
Why is the Lion so easy to ace? I think all of the tier 10s are pretty easy to ace, or 3 mark. Oh, you meant ace, never mind. I thought you were saying why is it so easy to mark? Hey, look, another tier 8 game, guys. So I've played. How many games have I played so far in the Vindicator? I would say about 15. And I would say at least half, if not 10 of those games have been me fighting tier 8s. That is just so disappointing, dude. Got the Vickers, but the on-move feels worse than the 590. Well, I know it might sound crazy, but the 590 does have, like, flat worse alpha damage than the Vickers MBT, so... I would assume that a gun with, more alpha damage would be slightly worse on move. Alright, here we are. In a bush. Well, not in a bush, but in a camping spot. The Annihilator's crossing. There you go. Well, I will sit here and I will do nothing. Oh, there you go. We got the IS-6, which I physically can't pen. But I can splash him for 370, so I guess that's fine. I will take a splash chunker. There's the M4 FL10. I was in the same spot as you. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing I can really do. There's no spot I can use my gun depression. Oh! I just took 900 off a Airac 105 across the map.
A great success.
Great success! Good job, guys. You let the IS-5 cross for totally free. Oh, and you let the M4 FL10 cross for totally free. Maybe you didn't. Ooh! Oh, there he is. There's the IS-6. Come on, back up. Come on, back up, back up, back up. No, don't go forwards. Bruh.
I just one shot a KB2.
Bruh. Where's my tier 6 game? Well, I didn't pen the M4, but I took an amount off him. Nice. There you go. Nice. I don't know how our M4 missed that, but I got the damage out. Oh, I did 2,400 in this game. That's better. How you doing, Satu? Holy bad gun. Yeah, this gun is pretty bad sometimes. I mean, it has almost 0.4 dispersion with refined gun, so that should put put things into retrospect for you. But we did second on the team. How many games until we get a tier 7 battle? Make your bets. Judging that I have won too many games in a row, I'm probably just going to keep getting bottom tier matchups. 3 Moral M6 Yo. I've already done the M6 Yo. So sure, all 3 mark. Tier 6 game! Yes! Move out. And it's a good map. I will definitely take Alpenstadt.
Oh my god, 4.8k so far. This is
Bruh.
1v2, they're both one-shots.
Well, one-shots for the Vindicator doesn't mean a whole lot. How much health do they have? Like, HEable? Or like...
Yeah, they both have like 107 health.
Okay, good. So you can just splash them. Oh my god, move out of my way. Move out of my way, you freaking Bosler.
Oh, they won on base cap. Fuck.
Oh my god, not base cap.
Yeah, although I did pretty much 5k in the Vindicator, so.
I love getting tracked, because apparently you can track the Vindicator from the front.
Oh, that's an ace.
Okay. My gun got broken. I'm gonna mold. I'm gonna mold. You're gonna hear the mold. Get out of my game. Oh. I rolled 561 on a tank with 570 health. Anger. Seethe. Mold. I'll sit here. I don't care how long I have to sit here. I'll wait. Yeah, good one, KV. Yeah, that was never going to hit in a million years. Well, I did basically nothing in this game. What a shocker. Yeah.
Imagine not being just a godly Vindicator gamer.
Problem was there was just a KV2 that was just sitting there and he wouldn't do anything. And then they had a spawn camping Skoda T45. Dong dong. I did okay. 1900 is fine. Droodles has a low roll curse? Yeah, I do. Well, we still, we won, and I had a decent game, so I can't get mad. How would you balance the Vindicator? I mean, if I were to just make it, like, fine, I would just give it 5 degrees of gun depression. And I would increase its frontal protection by about 20 mils, I would increase its hit points by about 200, and I would probably give it AP standard. That's all it needs. I mean, that's a lot of buffs, but I think that those buffs alone would solve the problem. Whatever I do, I can't get the third mark on any tank, only the second one. Well, that's because the third mark is a huge jump. It goes from 85% to 95%. That is a massive jump in percentage. So, that last 10% is usually what separates the good players from the great players. Unless it's the 183. I saw a 45%er with a 3-mark 183 yesterday. If you see 183s having 3 marks, they're shit. Don't expect them to be good at the game. It just means that they spam the 183. Okay. Well, I don't have the gun depression for this spot. I love this map, guys. Ooh, that was a absolutely crazy one. I did not expect that shell to hit. Unfortunately, I'm screwed now. Well, actually, I'm not. I just realized I do have teammates. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Dracula. Oh my god. I hope this Dracula... I'm surprised that even hit him. Guys, this is what I mean by teammates getting in my way. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is why I complain about teammates getting in my way. Goodbye. Add this as a camo, but with number. That would be cool. Oh! I think the Taejite just shot. It's an M4190. It's a Stier, a mill. I just full turned and snapped and nuked the enemy. Oh, you are so lucky. Oh, that was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, he low rolled. The M4190 can't do much to me right now. Okay. This Vipera is going to be why we lose. Okay, good. The Vipera made the right play. Base C is being captured? Bruh, ain't no way. I will capture bases, because that'll give me more XP. Most skillful players are Vindicators with 3 marks, I agree. Listen, if you see 3 mark, he's gonna go capture base D, I guarantee it. But if you see 3 marked Vindicators rolling around, they have my seal of approval. Yep, there he is. I knew he was gonna capture base D. If my Vipera captures base C and I capture base B, the Super Hellcat is screwed. Cat bases add more XP. Indeed, I am aware of that. Yeah, what's your plan now, dude? What's your plan? Because you're cooked. Oh, no. We're both capping 2 different bases. Darn. Been a while since you roasted my stats. Where you gonna go, huh? What are you gonna do? Hey, that's a lot of words.
Too bad I'm not reading them.
Bro, look at all the dead tanks over here, guys. Is he dumb enough to step into base A? That's the question. I'm just gonna keep going this way. I mean, now that we have base D capped, this guy's absolutely screwed. Oh, what are you gonna do, Hellcat? Probably gonna shoot me, and I'm not gonna have gun depression. Hit him. Oh, you missed. So you ran away, captured 3 bases, and then missed and died. An incredible performance from the enemy Hellcat. Alright, this guy's getting muted. I will support you by pressing the hide user on channel. You cannot speak for 30 minutes. Goodbye. I aced it.
You ought to get a 5K game at some point.
Okay, I'll take this game I had. My mark went up 6% in this battle. I'll look at your stats at the end of the stream, which will be pretty soon, probably. It's nice to see 200 of you on the stream. I'll go. Oh my god.
Oh.
I also don't know where to pen you because I'm running the Sturmtiger mod, which completely rearranges the armor.
I didn't even recognize you. I forgot that your name got changed.
Officer Boomer.
Okay, team. Good.
Don't worry, my VK. Oh my god, they're really skilled.
Mine is too.
30 minutes goodbye. Yeah, when people spam, I don't even care because they clearly show 0 regard for other people in the chat. I'm speed. Is your whole team going town?
Maybe. Is your whole team going town?
No.
Yes, but the entirety of my team has gone town.
Don't worry. We have I was a wallet warrior on our team.
Loser. There can only be one.
Oh. I'm not gonna mold, guys, even though I want to. Huh. Well, there goes your T-21.
Yep.
Don't worry. Oh, never mind.
Booga booga.
This tank is freaking horrible. Wow. Well, I penned a shot.
Fuck. Where the hell did you come from?
Yeah, it seems like you're having the Vindicator experience, just like your Hellcat is going to.
Well, my Annihilator is fucking retarded, so...
I think your team going town was indicative of that.
Well, yep. I can't stop them.
This is
Monkey see,
revenge
monkey
for
do.
that game in the 183.
What game in the 183?
Desert Sands! Bro, this T-21 is such a bitch. Because I'm trying to do stuff, and he's just gonna sit there like a little rat. Get out of my game. Look at him. Freaking mouth breather. Come over here. Oh my god. Ain't no way he actually just did that.
What? It's such a skilled team.
How is your map so
Wow.
big?
Wow! Oh my god. I was top of the team.
Oh my god. That's great.
That's just incredible.
That's actually great. Back in the queue I go.
Back in the queue I go as well.
It's just something about punishing light tanks. Players in the SU makes it so satisfying. Yeah, I mean, I will say, nuking the Hellcat was very enjoyable. That was very, very enjoyable. Oh, great. We get to fight tier 8s.
Yay!
Except your tier 8s are a lot more cringe.
Yeah, you do have a Defender Mark 1.
Yeah, but like, you're not even going to pen him anyway, so...
No, I don't want to go this way, team. No. Okay. I don't have a choice.
What are you talking about? You love going park in a tank that has no gun depression to work the park.
Yep.
Dishonorable cheater. That's what was typed in my game chat. Did you know I'm a dishonorable cheater? I don't even know who he's referring to.
Well, never mind. Your Defender murdered himself.
Oh my god, then the Annihilator pokes in the open. That's great. Well, minus 600 of my health. Here we go. Yep. Oh, wow, he actually bounced 2 of the shots. That's absolutely shocking. Yes, thank you, Wallet. Fucking kill yourself.
Hey, you killed me last game.
Your game was already over!
I could have done more damage before dying.
Well, I'm gonna deal 0.
I'll let you shoot me in the side.
Don't care. Yeah, that's great. I can't pen you. Three mark grill. Already 3 marks. Well, I did do 0 damage. What a shocker. Do you think they should add a customization update? I don't even know what you mean by that. Don't worry, M4190, you'll carry. Weak teams, I'm done. Look in the mirror.
Said that on your team.
The Annihilator.
You mean the dumbass that sat in the fountain?
3 mark Jagdpans are already done. I know this might sound crazy, guys, but I've already marked a lot of tier 10s. Or to get to nuked faster, SU-152 or Vindicator? I can't actually tell if that's a real question or not.
Vindicator gets
The
nuked
Vindicator
quicker,
is the
has
worst
more
tank in the entire game. I don't know why I have to keep explaining this to people like this is some magical fucking like theory that we're unraveling here. It's a piece of shit. You have 2 degrees of gun depression, no mobility, no armor, and no anything. It's a piece of shit. I don't understand how people think, like, the Vindicator in any world would survive longer than any other tank. I've had 3 zeros in the vehicle now today. Normally when I stream, I have no zeros ever. In fact, the last time I've had a 0 damage game was when I got full health ammo racked. Apart from that, it never happens. But this tank is so shit that getting 0 damage games is actually quite common. Like, it's just so bad. This tank actually makes me hate the game. Vindicator is 100% worse than the Quetzal. I don't think I've ever had a 0 in the Quetzal. Mouse is my favorite tank. I want to know your opinion. I think the Mouse is shit, I'm going to be honest. I think that the E100 is flat better in every regard to the Mouse. I think that the gun on the E100 is better. I think that the mobility is better. The armor is maybe not better, but it doesn't really matter because the Mouse armor doesn't work most of the time. That misses, and my teammate in the Kunzpanzer has the entire map and decides to sit in front of me.
All Annihilator players just ass. Bro.
Yes, that's why they drive the tank.
My Annihilator just drove out sideways in front of fucking 2 TS5s.
Oh, that doesn't pen either. Flat side of a Sturmill. Bounce. Okay, game. Okay. The BZ's over here. Great, now I gotta drive around my Tog. I'm absolutely shocked that penned. And there you go. KV2 just shot. Hello, KV2. Goodbye. Well, I had another game that wasn't terrible. You killed me? I don't even know what you were in. I mean, if you're in a tier... Well, I'd assume you're in a tier 7, because you were probably trying to get into my battle. But, like, the Vindicator might be a piece of trash, but you still don't want to mess with the gun. Like, you don't want to, like, actively try and trade with the Vindicator. It's not going to go well for you. It still has 2700 DPM, and it still has surprisingly good values in that regard. It's just a piece of trash when it comes to when things don't go well for you. That's the problem.
I took 1,000 off the rear of a Basante, so I'll take it.
How did you get that tank out of the tunnel? Huh?
What?
Oh. They mean the, where the Sturmtiger is on whatever the hell that map is.
Oh, it's the weird hangar bay thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Edwin, you want to go to medium flank on Winter O'Malley? Yay.
Not Edvin.
Yeah, Edvin.
We'll say though, if you have a 3-mark Vindicator, that's probably like the biggest flex ever.
No, that's
You've
the
achieved
waffle.
Greatness.
I don't think anything's ever going to be harder to 3-mark than the Tiger.
Would you say the waffle was more enjoyable to play though than the Vindicator?
Everything's more enjoyable than this. Literally, if you get Fort Despair in this tank, you're just out of the game, essentially. That's the problem. I just don't know why Wargaming gave it such bad gun depression. That's the only thing that really ruins it for me. Like,
The sad part is
obviously...
there's room to depress the gun more.
Oh, there's 100% room to depress the gun. That's the only thing. Like, I can understand the freaking armor, whatever. I can understand the mobility and the cam, whatever. Not being able to physically depress the gun it makes it unplayable. You cannot use it on any ridgeline. You have to limit your gameplay to ooga booga flat ground and expose your entire tank. Well, I got 300 damage. I guess that's better than nothing. Autiostic team. Amazing spelling from our teammate.
Well,
I
you
can't
have
tell if that's an HE pen or
Autio
not, but I'm not going to try. That was a nice max roll. 800 damage right there. This SUN30 PM's just been sucking up my damage the whole game. I'm really sad because I had an HE on the T49 and the SU just HE'd him and rolled like 800 with a fire. Well, I think he's going to try and bail, guys. And if he does... Never mind. Never mind. At least I got assistance damage for tracking him. Should Wargaming add the Sturmtiger? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to Wargaming adding it. I aced it again.
Nice.
I'm at 38% on the mark now. Oh, and I completed the event to get all the camos I already have. Woo!
That's a value.
Missing about 24. You can no longer receive for victories. Oh, so I have to spend 1100 gold. I see. I never finished the Snow Globe event because I was...
Oh, is it about to end?
They extended it. Well, there you go. I got my TL7 and WZ120 for my guaranteed reward. And then let's go spend that stuff really quickly. Unless they remove the Chinese event. If they did, I'm going to be really sad. No, they did.
I just bounced the side of a Barask. Okay.
I need 30 more. Okay. Let me guess. I get credits for that? Of course I do. And this is also... Yep, I get credits for that. Alright, wallet. Should I open 8 billion antiques boxes or Chinese containers?
I mean,
I'm gonna do
get
antique
more from
boxes.
the Chinese containers, but it'd be more funny if you pulled the tank like I did out of the antique boxes.
Well, I have... I can open up like 250 antique boxes. I'm opening all, and I got 1.1 million credits, and that was about it. Alright, going again. I got another 1.1 million credits. Going again. A 1.1 million credits.
Jeez.
Going again.
Still shocked that I actually pulled the fucking BZ74 from that shit.
And that you didn't get the AE Phase 1.
Yep.
Oh, 1.1 million credits. Alright, last 50.
feel like the Chinese containers would have given you more, but
Well, I got about 5 million credits and some credit boosters, so whatever. Then there's these stupid super containers. I just love how Wargaming, really what they said was, all right, we have containers. We have mega containers, giant containers, awesome containers. We have neighbor containers. And now let's add super duper containers.
I opened up a couple of them and it was so bad.
And they have the hacked containers, which are also containers inside containers. Yeah, they're terrible. They're actually terrible. The amount of money they're charging for them is absolutely criminal for what the rewards are. We opened them. I got like 1,500 gold. Yeah.
Yeah, when I opened them, I got 1 French container, some credits, and 200 gold. Like, what?
I remember, and I
That's
got
not
1 French
$10
container as
worth.
well. It was actually horrific.
Well, you see, Wargaming's broke as shit, and they need money, so.
Alright. Here we go! Well, you'll never guess what. We have a spawn camping smasher and KV2.
Oh, those are tank destroyers.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just shoot smasher? This is my spot now.
Fuck! I got mines. Oh, I might as well shaft myself then.
Oh! Oh, there's a Nazorn in the back. Come on, reload, reload. I need to aim it. Oh, wait, he's still there? No, he's moving off. Damn it. Oh. No, he's gonna move back. Most pathetic teammates ever? Yeah, welcome to Smasher players.
And Annihilator players.
Yeah. All Smasher players are trash at the game, and you can't change my opinion. Skilled... Come on, gun. Skilled players don't drive the Smasher, because they go into tier 10. Anybody that says they're skilled and plays the Smasher is bad at the game. That's how I look at it. Okay, here we are. Dang it, dude. Aiming, 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 aiming. Oh my god. I'm getting really, really salty right now. The Vindicator gun is purposefully, like, screwing me over. It's becoming very frustrating. Wow. 517. That's a great game. Nice. This is absurd. Yeah, it is. Nice. There you go. At least I'm hitting my shots now. Of course, and he lights me on fire. Of course, of course. Of course. Okay.
To 9% on my mark. Oh boy.
I'm dead. I did 4,000 damage in that game.
Nice. Did you win at
And
least?
no, of course not. If my gun didn't miss me, if my gun didn't miss like multiple easy shots, I would have probably won that game and done 5k. But as always, I'm never allowed to have an enjoyable experience in Blitz.
Don't worry, I lost my 5K game.
Well, I went up 12.8% in that battle. So maybe I will be able to 3-mark this tank pretty easily.
I think I'll be able to start going up more when I get done with my first games or whatever.
That's how it always is.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to do one last game, guys. One last game. And then we will potentially finish this off tomorrow or something. Seeing people bounce you makes me laugh because they do not aim in. Tier 6s I can understand bouncing me. Tier 7s definitely not. Duh. Amazing comment. Just duh. Truly amazing. Alright, well, I have another tier 8 game, as always. Don't worry, I have 2 smashers on my team.
And 2 smashers against me.
Alright, here I go. Oh. Oh, that guy got gooned on. I'm gonna go over here. Not being able to platoon for gun marks is so disappointing. I understand that some people... Well, I understand people would rig, but, like, people are gonna rig anyway. It doesn't make a difference. You're not stopping people from rigging games. It would just be nice to be able to platoon and not have to, like, do these all solo.
Then double Vindicator's just at least more entertaining.
Double Vindicator, we'd lose every single game.
Yeah, I've been doing fine.
Have you been doing 2 of them?
You got a point there.
Do I need to remind you double WAP and F1? Don't worry, my Smasher is spawn camping. Again. It's impressive how all these Smasher players do nothing but spawn camp.
Yep, the 2 I'm up against were in their spawn.
Of course, I'm on the side where my hatch sticks out. Okay, game. Please explain to me how that wasn't a pen, guys. Oh, there's 1 pen into my tank. Oh, you ready? Here goes number 2. Oh, we actually got a bounce. Look at that. L freaking bozo. I'm getting really frustrated. This 40% smasher. No, you're getting out of my game. I out-reload you because I know I have more DPM. Get the hell out of my game, bro. Goodbye. Nobody will miss you. Your family will not come searching for you. Ooh, I rolled 484. Woo! Alright, I'll do one more game. That was a terrible game. We will win. We will win. Imagine triple WAF and F1. What, in like a game mode?
Yeah, I've done that before. It's not overpowered as people think it is.
I mean, the Vindicate, or not the Vindicate, the Waffen F1's a piece of shit, so you could just drive like triple 4005. That would be overpowered as hell. Vindicator downsides. No gun depression, terrible armor, terrible dispersion, terrible pen, terrible mobility. It does actually, it has decent heat pen, but that's the only thing. It has like 280 heat pen, but like, that's it. That is the only thing. And the SG-152 has that as well, and so does the Smasher, and so does the freaking Type 62. Can't end the stream off without one mark. Where am I even at? Like 55%? Dizzy, you should mark this thing. You'll want to kill yourself. E4 feels like it has 4 degrees instead of 6. That's because it does have 4. I think it's 4 over the sides and 6 over the front. So if you're constantly using the sides instead of the front, yes, you will be having 4 degrees. Okay. I'm going to go over here. Yes, the stock Juto cutting right through me. Yes, thank you, teammates, for getting in my way and bleeding me all of my health. I really want to type kill yourself. I really do. It's so tempting to do it, bro. Like, wow. People wonder why I get toxic in this game. That's why. You have a light tank who's on my freaking ass and costs me all of my health. That's why I get very frustrated at teammates. The funny part is, I don't think he's trolling. I just think he's that bad at the game. Oh, no damage into him. See if we can get a shell into the Lozas, maybe. Oh! That's the first one shot I've had all game. Or, like, all stream. Do it? Do what? That made up for... Oh, type KYS? No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, okay, I still hit him. I'll take it. I should potentially out-reload him. Okay, that's a big dub. I did 4K in that game. How you doing, Ruffy? How you doing? I won almost 8% in that game, Wallet. Another ace. That was an interesting one. I one-shot 2 tanks in a row.
Also got a one-shot. I one-shot a YOLOing E25.
There was a Type 62 that I snapped like a 40%er at like Mach 9 and killed him.
Jesus.
It was worth. You miss every shot you don't take.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, well there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end the stream off there today, judging that it's been about 2 hours. The only thing I want to check is how much I averaged. It got better. The beginning of the stream was terrible. I don't know why the teams are so bad then, but they definitely mellowed out a bit. Today in total, I went 68% in the Vindicator with 2100 average, which put me at 3,800 W&8. So that's pretty fine, I guess. I mean, yeah, I'll take it.
It's a Vindicator.
That was 25 games, though. Well, hopefully all of you enjoyed the stream, and if you want to see more like this, I will potentially be finishing the 3 mark in the future. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.